Welcome to Review Rewind, the podcast where two people with varying tastes judge beloved movies and ponder the question, was it actually good? I'm your host, Mike.
I'm Krista.
And we're going to talk about movies. Now, this is the first episode, and I'm sure there are hundreds of thousands of movie podcasts, but there's only one with us in it.
Exactly.
And so we are a married couple. We live in Southern California. We grew up completely different. And we both had our own experiences with movies. Krista, why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, hello. My name is Krista, just in case you missed that the first time. I am a wife, in case you couldn't figure that out as well. I am a mom of two beautiful children. I work part-time from home, which is a great gig. I am in communications. So, I just love to communicate. I grew up in LA County, born and raised. And, yeah, I'm into movies.
Are you though? I'm Mike. I grew up in the desert area, and I'm in academia, and I love movies.
That's true.
To the point where I'll go to theaters all by my lonesome. I don't really care. I don't really care. So before we try to get started with the movies, we figured we'd give everyone a background in our experiences in movies. So, Krista, what was your experience with movies through your childhood?
If I could sum it up in one word, it would be Disney. Growing up, really the only movie content I ever really watched was Disney movies. I would see my dad watch a lot of Westerns, but I never really partook in those. But yeah, just if it was me and my mom, she'd put a Disney movie on, or if I was watching something by myself, it was Disney. Occasionally, as I got older, I would see my mom watching other movies like Back to the Future. Those stand out as some movies I've seen, but honestly, really, like in my core childhood, we just watched a lot of Disney. And I mean, I can't complain. They were good movies.
You grew up in the 90s, so
I did.
Those were exciting times for Disney. And I get that, yeah.
Can I share a really abstract fact?
Sure.
My favorite thing about watching movies, because you watched them on VHS, right? We had one of those automatic rewinders. That was such a joy to be able to take the VHS and put it in there and get to rewind the movie.
I used to work at a video store at a time where VHS was still a thing. And they had the sticker on them that said, "Be kind, rewind." No one ever rewound.
That actually brings up another good part of my childhood movies was Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And Hollywood Video. But, I mean, without saying, once I got a little older, in the prime time of DVDs, I would say.
Yeah, we don't want to free advertise for, like, Blockbuster and stuff. So, that video store.
We can't say Blockbuster.
No, it's a joke. It doesn't.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure there's only one in the world right now. But yeah, my mom and I would get to go pick a movie at the good old Blockbuster. Yeah.
My upbringing with movies was much different. I was obsessed with them, and I don't think I was obsessed with like good movies. I was a kid, and my mom didn't speak English, and so she couldn't like read the back of the film and be like, "Yeah, this is probably in poor taste." So I remember getting like Pauly Shore movies when I was 6 or 7, and I really shouldn't have been watching those movies. You don't know who Pauly Shore is.
I was literally just about to interject and say I don't know who Pauly Shore is or what it is.
He was an actor who was made famous in the late 80s, early 90s. Biodome was kind of his big success. And actually, no, the one with Brendan Fraser.
Still got a whole lot of nothing over here. I just want to say that this is a pretty good snippet into our marriage. This happens so much. You remember that one movie with this? No.
Yeah, that is pretty. Encino Man. That was the one, because that was 92. So that was his claim to fame. It was a movie where Pauly Shore, a crazy person, finds a thawed caveman, Brendan Fraser.
Wow.
I'm not going to put up with this. I want you to know. Your sarcasm is not appreciated.
Okay, well, go on. Tell us more about your movie experience.
And I was lucky enough, so I would stay with my mom on the weekdays and my dad on the weekend. And there was a Video Depot by where my dad lived and a Blockbuster's by my mom's. And Video Depot would do 99-cent rentals. So me saying, Dad, can I have $1? And I would ride my bike to the video store and rent a video game or a movie. And I was a kid, so obviously I was limited by what I could rent. So I watched lots of kids' movies, and some that stand out. It's like Page Master. Did you ever see Page Master?
Never heard of that in my life.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna watch so much. This show's gonna be so good. We're Back. Did you ever catch that one?
Again, no.
And then Disney, of course. I did have a lot of Disney. As I got older, I would have my parents buy movies. And again, my mother, very unaware. And I was like obsessed with them, where I used to pick a movie and for a month straight, I would watch it every night. And so I have distinct memories of watching Chris Farley and John Candy and all of these weird comedies that were clearly made for adults as like a 9 or 10-year-old and loving them.
Just an old soul.
I
Explains so much about you.
Yeah. And as I got older, I started high school and I met my buddy Ruben. Shout out to Ruben.
Ruben.
And he had a much more mature taste in movies, so he showed me like Quentin Tarantino and the mobster movies, Casino, Goodfellas, and he showed me Stanley Kubrick, which is like The Shining and Clockwork Orange, and those movies freaked me out. And I really went into a phase where I thought I had to get really serious with movies, which leads to the next part where when I was toward the end of high school, I started working at a place called Video Depot with my buddy Tom Buck. Shout out Tom. And you should check out his YouTube stuff and his podcast. He's great. But we worked at Video Depot, and Ruben worked at Video Depot.
Shout out Video Depot.
It's dead.
R.I.P.
And I had, a whole video store that I got free rentals at, or discounted, or I stole them. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure we have anywhere between 2 to 3 like DVDs that you stole from various video stores in our.
That is a different story altogether, but that's because that store was going out of business, and so they cost like 30 cents.
I mean, they're gonna hunt us down anyway.
I didn't steal them. And so I started renting a lot more adult appropriate movies, more dramas, and I really went through a phase where I was watching these like by myself and really freaking myself out. And as I've gotten older, I've kind of found a middle place where I enjoy a smattering of genres in movies. But I think what's really important is the story and like character development. I like the process of movies, and so if movies don't have those, it kind of sucks me out of it. And a lot of modern movies don't have those things in them.
You're basically telling everyone an essay right now. I want you to know.
Yeah, that's me.
Welcome to Mike and Krista.
Yeah. And that's basically like the childhood and up to now. So, with that being said, I have another question for you. What is your favorite movie genre?
My favorite movie genre, I have two. One of them is totally stereotypical. I do love rom-coms. I enjoy a great romantic comedy.
Now that you said that, I'm realizing that to make this podcast on the level,
yeah,
I'm going to have to watch a lot of rom-coms because they are like
5,000% true.
There are cult classics and there are movies that people absolutely love that are rom-coms.
That's true.
I'm dreading it.
But I love rom-coms, and I also really enjoy action movies.
That you do.
But yeah, I would say those are my favorite genres.
Yeah, I think I like, I guess, action comedies or dark comedies I really enjoy. I also really, I can't watch them often, but I love them as far as like storytelling goes. But like a good mystery thriller is always fantastic. Like I can't watch it, 1, at night, 2, alone, 3, ever again. But the movie 7 with Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and Kevin Spacey, I love that movie. Like, it's a really good movie. Freaks me out. Like, I objectively know it's a great movie. I objectively know it is, like, twisted.
I can't do thrillers.
Yeah. We're going to watch 1 or 2. We have to. So, what's your favorite movie?
One thing you need to know about me is I have some really passionate favorites. And so with that, I would say I picked series. I have 2 favorite movie series, and I can identify my favorite movie in each of those series. But
okay, that's fair.
Of all time is the Fast and the Furious movies.
Okay, copyright. We can't.
So, but yeah, and you know what? Come at me, haters. I love those movies. I mean,
because it's about familia.
Come at me, Vin Diesel haters. I don't, whatever. They are great movies.
He's a bad actor.
It's fine. To the point where we brought one of the movies, I think the 5th one, into the delivery room so that I could watch it when we gave birth. When I gave birth, you didn't give birth. I gave birth to our first child. So
it was the Brazil one because that's your
the
favorite.
5th one.
Yeah.
The 5th one?
Yeah,
it's the 5th one. Yeah. So that answers my question.
Because we might have like a Fast and Furious episode where we rank them and talk about them.
That would be great. We're going to stay tuned for that because I think
because 4 is they broke them out.
We don't need to go into it now. But anyway, so the 5th Fast and Furious movie, Fast 5, I believe. I don't know all the names by heart, but Fast 5 is probably my favorite movie of all time. And like I said, come at me, haters.
It is good, clean family fun.
It is. And then the other ones are the Harry Potter movies. I can't talk about it without just bringing in the Harry Potter. But of that, the 3rd Harry Potter movie, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, is a fine film.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
The more I looked into the production of it, the more I actually liked the 3rd one, knowing what the director was trying to do.
Yeah.
It's just
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is Tommy Boy. It is not my favorite because it is like a flawless movie. but it's the only movie that I know that can be really, really funny, but also really, really wholesome at the same time. And there's that. That's my like comedy one.
I don't think I've watched it all the way through.
I don't think you have either.
Yeah.
Krista has a weird, I don't want to say disdain, but she has a weird aversion to 90s movies. If a movie is dated in production, she just
I have to really be in a mood, but also some of those like weird humor movies, like I don't want to watch it, but if you put it on, I'll sometimes end up watching it. Like I think that's how I saw Dumb and Dumber, was I didn't want to watch it because it looked stupid.
And then it was really funny.
Well, and I get that's the point of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But also I remember there was once where we were trying to watch Die Hard, and we got maybe like 8 minutes into it, and you're like, this movie's old. That was your critique of it, and we had to turn it off.
I remember that when we watched, is it Bad Boys?
Yeah.
Because I remember that I was like, this is so old.
Yeah. But like
I enjoyed
94.
it. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, I don't, and that's my like comedy pick, but I don't know if I have like which one I would consider like.
Watch Benchwarmers a lot.
I have like weird like guilty pleasure movies that
what movie, if you're sad and you need to be and you want to feel happy, what are you putting on? Because for me, that's the Fast and Furious movies. Actually. I also really enjoy the Charlie's Angels movies. So
you really do.
I have too many favorite movies, but anyway, you can cut this part out if you want.
I don't know what my, like, if I'm sad, what I'm putting on. I know that there are movies that are objectively bad movies that I put on because it's almost like my brain can leave it on and then I don't get into it too much because I already know what's going on. There was the late 90s, I think it was 99, Keanu Reeves movie, The Replacements.
Yeah.
And then
that's the one I was thinking of, not Benchwarmers.
No, I like never watched Benchwarmers.
That's what I meant. Side note, we should watch Twilight because I would love to see you watch Twilight.
We might live stream that one day.
And that would be hilarious.
All right. So we've got favorite movies. Oh, just so I could say it. Yeah, I love all the Marvel movies. I thoroughly enjoyed them. Spider-Man No Way Home was... But I don't know if it was because the story was good or because there was 3 Spider-Man spoilers. You're supposed to say spoilers before, but I did it after. Sorry.
It's all over TikTok now, so.
Yeah. And it'll be at home in like 2 weeks. So
if you don't know by now, then I don't know what rock you've lived under, but congratulations.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about it more, and I think a lot of the things that made me really love that movie was Tom Holland's acting in it. Like, he was superb. He was really good.
Mine was Andrew Garfield's butt. Okay. In the Spider-Man suit specifically.
And there
Just kidding.
She's not.
I do love Andrew Garfield with a passion. Not as much as I love my husband, though.
What's a movie... I'm moving on, clearly.
Great.
What's a movie that was really popular, but you completely missed the boat on?
I have my answer for this. I think it would be like the 90s or 80s, like Clueless.
That was 90s.
90s. I never saw Clueless.
You would have been like 2.
I know, but even like to this day, I've never seen it.
What? Because that's a good answer.
I was really excited about my answer.
No, that's a good answer. But like, what's like in your prime of movie going, your teens and your 20s? I don't have an
answer for that.
You don't?
I don't think so.
So for me, I missed out on like Gladiator. I've never seen Gladiator. You've never seen Gladiator.
Never. Is that the one? Does it have Russell Crowe in it?
Yeah, and he plays a Roman, but he sounds like Russell Crowe.
Never seen it.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, like, I've had so many people try to talk to me about it because they're like, "Oh, you're a movie guy. Oh my gosh." I've never seen it. I really don't like Russell Crowe. I can say that I've missed out on most of Russell Crowe's like movies. I just don't like them, so it's hard for me to watch them. But I didn't see that. I've never seen Avatar.
I did see that one.
And that one is like the highest grossing movie of all time. Maybe by the time
you
this.
never saw the Blue People movie? Can't believe
Clearly, you have seen the the metaphors built into that movie. The Blue People movie.
The Blue People movie.
Didn't see that. I completely missed that boat. I'm sure we're going to watch it because of this. Because
I actually randomly wanted to watch it again.
It's the highest grossing movie of all time. Which I was going to say before you interrupted me with the Blue People, is that maybe it won't be by the time this comes out because Spider-Man No Way Home is just a few million away from
big money.
The highest grossing film of all time.
Sorry.
It's like I'm talking to a real life, like a person who embodies those like DJ machines that are like wah, 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 wah.
I am a DJ machine.
What's a movie you've never seen but you want to see?
Oh, that was my answer.
Clueless?
Yeah.
So you answered it incorrectly.
I did.
Okay. But Clueless is the one you want to see that you've never seen.
Yeah, Clueless and like The Breakfast Club, like those classic, like teenage, 80s, 90s movies that like everyone has seen at some point. I just have never seen it, so like the references just go whoosh right over my head.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I think for me, I've never seen The Godfather, but that one like. So many people have been like, this is the best movie of all time, whatever. I've never seen it. I want to see it, but there's that bit in my head where I'm like, I don't want to be sitting alone on the couch in the middle of the night.
Sit with you and watch it.
Exactly. And yeah, I think that's it.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so we've answered favorite genre, favorite movie we missed out on, movie we haven't seen but we want to see. What's a movie that you hate?
I hate just blanket statement. I hate any and all scary movies. I've never enjoyed watching them. People would make me watch them in high school and college, and I just hated it. Just not my cup of tea at all. So in that realm of the few that I have seen, the one that I hate probably the most of all is the Final Destination movies. Yeah. I had nightmares for so long after seeing that like, and I think in one of them, like someone gets stabbed by like a freak accident thing or something.
All of them are freak accidents.
I know, but it's like one where like something shoots out of a car and like stabs the person while they're driving. The logs, yeah. So like to this day, anytime that I'm driving behind a car that has something, I have a little like
that movie's particularly hard because there's no like axe wielding guy, there's no demon, there's no it's just fate.
Yeah, and like
it's just
and
fate.
they're not like great movies. So anyway, that's mine.
You probably did not stir up controversy saying that.
No.
I'm about to stir the pot.
Uh-oh.
I hate the Joker. Like, I hate that movie. You've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
We'll probably have to watch it because I think it won an Emmy, or at least it got nominated, so it has that gravitas behind it, but I hated that movie. It was the only movie I've ever seen where like everyone sucks.
Who's the Joker in that one?
Joaquin Phoenix. and I don't know, I just got really nervous. I'm like, is that his name? And like, I know that it's supposed to be like dark and gritty and like this is the real world. I'm like, I don't know if I've ever lived in a world where everyone sucked, where everyone was just the worst person in the world.
I thought of an answer to the other question.
Which one?
The one, what are the movie that I missed out on?
Okay, go ahead.
So a movie series that I missed out on that now I've seen them now, but like when they were coming out was the Lord of the Rings movies. I had people in my life who and I didn't read the books. Mm-hmm. For me, I felt like it was always either Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. I know you can love both. But yeah, I had never seen Lord of the Rings. I actually think we just watched them within the past year and a half, and that's the first time.
Krista, that was like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, we were in the other house. Well, yeah. But that's the only time I've seen them at all. So, sorry.
Which you've probably forgotten most of it anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll watch at least Fellowship for this podcast. The podcast.
Okay, sorry, I wanted to.
No, that's fine. You got me off the tangent because I was just going to hate on that movie, and we're probably going to watch it, and I'm probably still going to hate. I can hate on it then.
There, yeah. Save your hate, Michael.
So, I know that this feels kind of like ramblings, but we really wanted to introduce ourselves, give you an idea of what we're working with. Clearly, one person knows tons about movie. And then there's
me.
And then there's me that knows nothing.
That's 100% accurate. There's never been a bolder truth.
This is such a cheap joke. Like, this is such a bad joke. So next week we will be starting our official review rewind.
Whoop, whoop.
Where we are going to be looking at the cult classic The Matrix.
Dun, dun, dun,
the reason I call it the cult classic is because even though it does have critical acclaim, like it's still, even in its time, was a little niche. And even though I think it made tons of money, and then there were sequels and all of that stuff, it still kind of fell into this category where like there's still like a large percentage of people who've never seen it. Krista, have you seen it?
I have seen The Matrix. I dated someone and we watched The Matrix at their house.
So you don't remember anything?
I remember random weird parts of it.
Yeah.
Because I think we were like,
macking.
No.
Gross.
No. It was before a school dance, so like I just remember I was getting my hair done.
And it was just on.
And it was on.
Okay.
Like we had been watching it, and then we started getting, like, me and some other girls started getting ready, and then it was still on. But
the reason I thought this would be a good idea is because recently Matrix Resurrections came out.
Also, Mike has a really fat man crush on Keanu Reeves.
I don't think it's a man crush. I think it's nature.
Everyone
should love
Keanu Reeves.
Because no matter what you think of his acting, he seems like such a genuinely amazing human. And so,
just a side gem about, like, that a little bit tells about who Mike and I are. When we went to New York 6 years ago? No, 5. 5 years ago. I can't remember. I'm really good at remembering things, in case you couldn't tell. We went to like a spot where, for me, it was a spot in one of a teenage drama TV show.
A CW drama.
Yeah.
Which I feel like if you say CW drama, people are like, I know what that is.
That's where that was from. And I was like, I'm so excited to be here. And Mike was like, Keanu Reeves walked this ground. So anyway, I don't know if you're going to include that, but it's funny. Funny fact.
I don't even know. I don't know if that's true.
You, at the time, you were like, Keanu Reeves was here, so.
But I don't know what movie. Oh, John Wick.
John Wick, yeah.
Because it was in New York.
Oh, I should have looked up that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But there was also Ghostbusters.
Take us home, Michael.
Man, I really missed out on all the
bring us home
nerdiness.
Nerd.
So Resurrection's not good, not great.
Oh,
so
spoilers.
I feel like that was kind of the motivation for this podcast to kind of go back and go, hey, a lot of these people, there's great acclaim behind it. Is it deserved? And so let's take the perspective of someone who really, really likes production and storytelling and really dives deep into movies when they're presented, and then someone who just casually watches them and goes, shiny object. Blue People. Blue People. Did you watch the Blue People?
Did you watch the Blue People movie?
And so that's what this podcast is going to be. So the episodes, we're going to try to get them out every Tuesday. We'll see how that works, because we do end up watching at least one movie a week. And so we'll try to make it the one we're supposed to. And yeah, so you can check this all out in all the streaming sites. You can go to honestgeekmedia.com for articles and videos and different things that I'll be publishing in the future.
#official.
And or the honestgeekreviews.com. That's the original one. But we'll be seeing you soon, and
I hope you enjoy us.
Yeah, that's there. We got to come up with a tagline, or we're going to have a running joke of like, we need to come up with a tagline. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And
Mike and I are probably the funniest people I've ever met, so I just really hope people enjoy listening to us.
I'm going to leave that in just so people know how full of crap you are.
Great. Sounds good.
Because it's a big statement.
We are.
I'm the funniest person.
I'm the funniest person around
we'll
in
see.
the whole world.
Alrighty. That's all we really got, really.
Yeah,
all right. Bye.
Bye.